Welcome. We're here at Restaurant 11 Madison Park. I'm Daniel Home. I'm the chef here. And as you see, we're getting ready for the holidays. What I want to show you is how to best carve a turkey and also what knife are best to use. You're going to need a meat fork. Then also I recommend to use a boning knife. You're going to use that to remove the legs and the breast. And then last, a slicer. That will help you to get really thin slices of the breast. Well, we start with the fork in one hand and the boning knife in the other hand. The fork we kind of use to stabilize the turkey so it doesn't move around. And then with the boning knife, we're going to start remove the legs. What I like about the boning knife is that you kind of can feel where the bones are so you don't cut in them. And between the breast and the leg there is a little gap. If your knife is really nice and sharp, you really don't need to put a lot of pressure. This is one leg, and the other side we do it just the same way. The breast has a little bone in the middle, and you're going to go slightly on one side of the bone for the one breast and slightly on the other side of the bone for the other breast. You start moving your knife a little bit around it. And you're doing the exact same thing on the other side. You use the fork to stabilize the turkey. You cut slowly on this side, and it takes maybe 6-7 cuts until you kind of feel that your knife is hitting the bottom here. And you can fold it down and it almost folds down by itself. Okay, now we're gonna cut the legs first. And again, we're still using the boning knife. And with this knife, you actually can feel where in between the bone is a little softer. And here, you have the drumstick where everybody's going to fight over it. And then over here, you have the top part of the leg. And here, I just like to cut them along the bone. And maybe you cut it one more time so it's not too big. Then for the breast, we use the slicing knife. And before we use it, we want to make sure it's sharp. I recommend to just use the steel for like 2 or 3 strokes, and just on both sides. And that way also we can make sure that the skin doesn't rip. And we cut it a little bit on a bias, and it doesn't take a lot of pressure, just kind of slowly go through the skin and then cut the meat. I like to serve it family style with all the, side dishes. And I want to show you one plate. We're going to use a little bit of the breast here and a piece of the leg, so you have some dark meat as well. And for sides, we have some brioche raisin stuffing, some cranberries here, some Brussels sprouts as well with a little bacon. We have some sweet potatoes. And then, of course, in the end, we finish with a little gravy. Remember, the key to carving your turkey properly are the right tools and sharp knives and, of course, great recipes. Please enjoy your holidays.